Hey Spartan Nation! On today's episode, we're asking athletes what type of shoe brand they like to wear for games. Now in the spring, it is really busy, especially for student athletes.
Did you know there are some athletes that play two sports in the spring?
No, I didn't know that.
You know, one of our members of Spartan Nation, Lila Mae Frank, plays sport and runs track.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Yeah, and I also heard that some freshmen do that as well, which is very impressive considering they're only a freshman.
Speaking of these multi-sport athletes, we're going to be featuring Cobeen and Abbi Kline on today's Spartan Spotlight. Let's hear from them now.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I was inspired to do both sports just by my passion for both. I've played soccer ever since I was young and have started to like track more.
I enjoyed doing track in middle school, and then I played soccer my whole life, and I felt I was good at both of them, so I want to pursue both.
I've learned like a little bit better running form throughout track, so that has helped with my like speed and agility for soccer.
I'd say the biggest challenge is having to figure out what day I can do both sports, and then having time for schoolwork at home.
Time to be able to do homework and then hang out with friends and just get both the sports in.
Yeah, I get workouts from my track coach for helping with track, but then with soccer, we do running at practice, but it's a different kind of running, so it doesn't really go with each other. So I got to do the track ones at home.
My coaches have been amazing, actually. I love both Coach Emma and Coach Pryor. They've been very flexible and we haven't had any problems.
Coaches, I communicate through them. They don't communicate just them two, but they're cooperative. They don't really get mad when I have to miss one for the other. And then teammates help out. And I have two teammates that do both, because Lila and then Katie. So it's good to have two that do both of them. No matter how hard it gets, you'll enjoy doing both of them no matter what.
Spring has sprung into full effect. So have our sports teams. Each team has kicked off their season in the past few weeks. The lacrosse team, led by Coach Gerald Hodsma, has completed 8 games with a record of 3 wins and 5 losses. The team has faced lots of great competition, with notable wins from Muskegon, Mona Shores, and Kalamazoo United, along with tight games against Dexter and Hazlitt. The girls' soccer team has started their season with a commanding win against crosstown rival Battle Creek Central, mercying the Bearcats 10-0. Goals were scored from Danae Williams, Shay Clark, Madeline Thungmung, Lila Mae Frank, Reagan Little, and Ava Horn. The first match for the D2, 10th ranked in the state girls tennis team, fell in their favor, beating St. Joe 7-1. Lakeview's baseball team took on the Harper Creek Beavers for their first game last Friday in the doubleheader. They fell short the first game, losing 0-5, but then avenged themselves to split the second game, winning 8-1. The next day, the baseball team played Hazlitt at home and split in a doubleheader, winning the first game 14-9 and losing the second one 4-9. The softball team also played the same weekend in Three Rivers. They easily rolled past Parchment, winning 9-0 in their first game, and kept it going against Three Rivers to win a close one 8-5. They ended the day with a close game against Allen Park, ended up falling short, losing 5-10. But overall, a great day for our Spartans. The varsity track and field team traveled to Gull Lake on Friday, April 11th, for their first meet of the season. The boys finished with a score of 65 and tied DeWitt for third place out of 15 teams. The girls scored 71 points and took fourth place out of 15 teams. And shout out to Aaron Starks for coming in first place in the 300-meter hurdle event. Nice job, Spartans. And last but not least, the boys varsity golf team. The golf team went to Coldwater for their first outing. The team took 19th place out of 24 teams. And great job from junior Jay Hamrick shooting an 82 through 18 holes. Great performances for the first few weeks from our Spartans' spring athletics. Keep it up, everyone, and way to come out strong this month. And good luck with the rest of your spring. Now let's take it over to Logan and Charity to check out the different versatile shoes there are in sports.
Shoe culture, also known as sneaker culture, is a phenomenon where footwear goes beyond functionality. It becomes a symbol of self-expression, status, and even investment. The culture has roots in sports like basketball, hip-hop, football, where signature shoes become emblem of identity. Today, it's a global phenomenon where a multi-billion-dollar resale market influencing fashion, music, and pop culture.
My favorite sport is wrestling, and the shoe brand I usually wear is Rudy's.
I play tennis. My favorite pair of shoes to wear for tennis are the Adidas Ava Courts, and I like that they're long-lasting and reliable, and they have a lot of colorful options that I can match to my grip.
And my favorite pairs of athletic shoes would be my soccer cleats. They're called Crazy Fast cleats, and they're Adidas brand, and they range between $200 to $300.
Probably, like I said, the Rudy's because it gives the best padding, I feel.
This shoe balances style, obviously, with like the colorfulness. They're a good shoe to have. They're supportive on my ankles, so that's good.
My shoes were a gift from a senior who graduated last year.
I feel like they probably don't reflect my personality. I don't know, I'm not very like colorful, but I like the colorful shoe.
Feet, I have a wider pair of feet, and so like when I try to wear Nike cleats, it just squeezes my feet a lot. And Adidas ones I find the most comfortable.
Yeah, I feel like the shoe has like a really thick back on it, so it supports my ankles good because there's a lot of like lateral movements in tennis, so that's important.
The grip is super important because you don't want to be sliding around on the mat. The cushioning is really good, like I mentioned.
Definitely the ankle support. I never really roll my ankle with my Adidas cleats, and I have multiple times with my soccer cleats, with my Nike soccer cleats.
Wow, it takes some time and consideration to think about certain reasons athletes wear these shoes. That's all on today's show. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.